going on YouTube? So, bit of a video I want to make here because lately, since a lot of people like to talk about sales, I mean, y'all sound like a bunch of fucking like businessmen by the water cooler or something. Hey, Jim, did you see the sales for this weekend? Why, yes, I did, Fred. Quite impressive. Unlike those other guys. And then you smoke cigars with your monocle or something like that. Just how you fucking guys sound like most of the time. Seeing as how sales seem to matter all of a sudden, there's a certain phrase that people say that it kind of like begs the question why people are saying this. So when people are talking about sales, and we bring up sales for the Wii, you know, because there were like really, there were a lot of them, like what, 100 million, something like that. People got to take out and use the phrase, if we take the Wii out of the equation, why is that happening? Why is the Wii coming out of the equation? I mean, it sold all those hundreds of millions of units, right? Why is it suddenly out of the equation? Because the software sales don't match the hardware sales. Well, if you're going to go by that logic, then we might as well take the PS4 and Xbox One sales out of the equation as well. Because while the PS4 is selling impressive hardware-wise, the software sales, compared to that, is booty. I don't know why I just said booty. But I haven't seen a gap that big since, you know, the Grand Canyon. Alright? It's like you have all these people buying PS4s, but where are the game sales? I mean, seriously, software, whether it be first party or third party, you got like 36 million PS4 sales and then 1 to 2 million software sales? Is nobody else seeing that? So while we're using the logic that, you know, the gap between the software sales for the Wii and the hardware sales for the Wii makes it that the sales didn't count because it was only bought by the casual crowd. Well, motherfucker, your casual crowd is buying the PS4 and Xbox One. I mean, look at that. If you're using that kind of logic, then the same principles apply to this gen than they did last gen. I mean, really? Are people not seeing that? That's basically what's going on here, but it doesn't count for the Wii because, oh, that was only bought by the casuals, not bought by the hardcore gamers based on the software to hardware sale ratio. Valid argument. I'm not saying it's not, but if you're going to go that route, then, you know, the same thing applies to the PS4 and the Xbox One. I think Brodio said it best. I'm quoting Brodio all the time for some reason. This guy makes sense to me. It's like, he said, yeah, the PS4 is basically the Wii of the generation because it's selling all these fucking hardware sales, but the software sales are like, seriously guys, do you not? It's like, I don't get the logic here. I mean, I know you're comparing it to when you, I know they're really comparing it to is they're talking about Nintendo home console sales after, I can't even talk right now, home console Nintendo sales overall, that it sold the most out of all, so that has to be taken out of the equation. Why? I mean, either way, it sold what it sold. Whether people continue to play it or not, it sold. I mean, you know, look at that, because people are buying 36 million PS4 sales. How many people are actually playing that? I mean, obviously not a lot if you look at the software sales, right? So what are like 35 million other people doing with their PS4s if they're not playing them? Because they're not buying games for it at all. You know, they're sitting there like doing, I don't know what they're doing with it. Everybody said, oh, well, the Wii, they played it for Wii Sports and they put it back in the closet. It's like, do you have actual footage of this where people have it in their... My Wii is still connected to the TV. Granted, I don't play it as much anymore, but it's still there. It's not in the fucking closet. So are people like taking pictures of it on Instagram and going, hey, look, my Wii's in the closet. It's been like this. It's probably like the rest of us, connected to the damn TV, just not being played. Much like the PS4 is being connected to the damn TV, but not being played. Like Xbox Ones are being connected to the TV, but not being played. Now I know a lot of people. Oh, I play my PS4. I play my. Yeah, you do. I know you do. But like I said, and I've said it thousands of times, so it makes sense to some of you people. Even though there are a lot of us on YouTube, and I'm not saying it's a small number, it's still a small number compared to the overall of everybody who owns it. All right, there are plenty of people out there who own Wii U's, or they own PS4s or Xbox Ones or whatever, and they're not on YouTube at all. They're just playing their damn games, and they don't give a shit whether a bunch of people on the internet know it or not. That's a demographic that nobody wants to focus on because it doesn't fit the narrative of what we're trying to do here, I suppose. So I just want to know why all of a sudden the sales don't matter, but then they do matter, and they don't matter. You guys can't make up your fucking minds of what you want to do here. It's like there's no consistency whatsoever in all this, like at all. So that's my question here: is why are Wii sales taken out of the equation when it's supposed to be part of your argument that it sold so many? It's like, well, not a lot of people played it. Like I said, if you're going by the logic, I don't know. I'm tired. It's been a long day. If you're going by that logic, then nobody is playing their current system either. So I'm just saying, there's a big, giant plot hole in your storyline there, ladies and gentlemen. Just wanted to bring that to your attention.